Hey Keeyask people! We're at number 7 of our video series. So by now, you're one of us. This video has some key points about safety, but when you get to site, you'll go through detailed safety orientations for your specific job. Just remember, we wouldn't do it if it wasn't important. Mega projects aren't like other construction. The work is fast-paced and dangerous, and there are a lot of people moving in a lot of directions at one time. In camp and out on the job site, you're responsible for your own safety and everyone else's. It's not just about you. Even if you're off work when you're back at camp, remember that camp is the work site for Sodexo staff and other camp support workers. Alright, there are a lot of rules about safe work at Keeyask, whether you're in housekeeping, the kitchen, driving a vehicle, or on a construction site. The biggest problem in safety and the biggest risk to people is taking shortcuts around the rules. Working safely takes time, thought, and a clear head. It's usually faster and easier to get the job done by ignoring safety rules. But the rules are there for a reason, and everyone has to follow them, no matter how much seniority or experience they have. Fit for duty means you have to be able to safely and acceptably perform your duties without any limitation due to the use of drugs and/or alcohol. So, you must be clean and sober to work at Keeyask. If you arrive at camp drunk or high, you will not be allowed in, even if you don't start your shift until the next day. If you carry illegal drugs, marijuana, invalid prescription drugs, or alcohol, you may be evicted for up to 1 year. If you have drug paraphernalia, or anything that has been used to use drugs, you will be tested. All prescriptions must have a label with your name, the date, the name of the drug, and your doctor's contact information on it. There are working drug dogs here, and everyone can be checked by the dogs at any time. If they hit on you, you will be interviewed, you will be searched, and your personal items will be swabbed. If there's confirmed drug residue or any drugs or drug paraphernalia, then you'll be drug and alcohol tested, and depending upon the results, you may be evicted for up to 1 year. There are 13 safety absolutes at Keeyask that you cannot do. They are: performing work without being competent, qualified, and authorized; tampering with safety devices or emergency response equipment; using a cell phone or handheld device while operating vehicles, machinery, or equipment; willful damage to property or equipment, including theft; performing work within legislated electrical limits of approach; performing work without required safety permits; non-compliance with fall protection requirements; non-compliance of lockout requirements; blatant disregard for properly marked zones of imminent danger. For example, red and yellow barricade flagging and signs; performing work under a suspended load; violation of the Keeyask drug and alcohol standard; violation of the harassment, discrimination, or violence policies; non-reporting of incidents or falsification of safety and health reports, statements, and/or records. So, at Keeyask we have a saying: don't learn safety by accident. That means don't wait until an accident happens to learn your lesson. Never ignore a safety hazard. Always fix it if possible, or call your supervisor for help. And never ignore someone who is doing something that is unsafe. Bring it to their attention and make sure you tell your supervisor or safety officer immediately. Finally, you have the right to refuse unsafe work. That means doing unsafe work or causing an unsafe situation. Safety is everyone's concern, and it's better to be part of the solution than the cause of a problem. Well, that's it. If you stuck with us throughout all 7 videos, you should be well prepared to succeed at Keeyask. If you need more information, just visit Keeyask.com. There's tons of information right there at your fingertips. So for Alicia and me, Jason, it's been a pleasure showing you around. We look forward to seeing you in camp.